Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is time to do the intro for the Rolling 10 Project Pan for 2024. Always excited to get really good usage on my products and potentially finish some things. I'm at that point now where I'm probably not going to finish eyeshadows this year because I can't commit to a single eyeshadow for that long these days. It's just like not going to happen. Never know, but probably not. But there are some little things here and there that I think I can actually push out. The goal is to, always have 10 products in and roll things out as I hit goals and then roll newer things in, Let's just get into the products because I will do this intro for 20 minutes and we're not trying to torture anybody. So let's get started. All right, this one is a rollover from last year. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. For the past couple months, I was pretty sure that this was going to be finished the next update, and then I kept saying that and it kept not being true. I think it's actually true this time. I use this 7 times past the finale. I can tell with each subsequent use that the application is getting lighter and lighter. Stoppers out of this and everything. I even scooped the very bottom of it with a really long plastic stick thing, and I'm not going to keep doing that because to me it's not worth it anymore. Once you do it once, that's fine. It gets messy, but yeah, I really do not think there's a ton of use in this for real. I see this finishing up over the course of the next week. I don't even want to swatch it because that might be the last use in this product. So it is a very neutral type of shade, but I think it is a great shade. It's just really old in my collection, and as much as I do enjoy it, I think it's time to move on to other things, fresher products. I like lipstick that doesn't settle into lines and stuff like that, and that's what this was kind of starting to do, even though it is a comfortable formula. We'll see. Also from NYX is their Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. So this guy, I want to finish off completely. As you can see, there is tons of windowing in there. I did take the stopper out. Here it is, and it is a nice, easy to wear lip butter. This can actually wash me out a little bit. It doesn't seem like it would because it's a little bit darker or pinky on my hand, but I think it just depends. Very comfortable formula. I really do enjoy the NYX butter glosses, but I do have 3 of these, and I just want to have 1 less of them. So this, looking forward to emptying that. I have this really old rehomed lipstick. This is Makeup Academy number 205. It is a nude lipstick that I depotted into this Bare Minerals eyeshadow container, and I want to finish this year. So this will be a longer term product because even though there is a pan there, I don't know, I can't see this finishing in just a few months. I don't know, it depends how I want to use it. So this is more of a brown leaning nude, and one that I can appreciate for neutralizing my lips because my lips are very red naturally, and sometimes I just want to neutralize them. So this is a good product for that, except these days I kind of like color on my lips too, adding life to my lips. This is a CVS brand and they did away with that a while ago. So yeah, and the formula has much to be desired at this point. I don't know if the formula, because I depotted it, changed, because what I did was I melted it down. So I don't remember how it felt before, but I feel like this can be kind of drying, not too bad. You can layer it over a lip balm, but I don't remember if it was as dry before I did the switch over. But yeah, I do want to see it gone this year because it's not an ideal delivery system for how I like my lipsticks. And like I said, the formula isn't really the best, but I don't hate it enough to declutter it. At least at this point, I don't. And I feel like because it is a nude, there's a potential for me to use it more often throughout the year, and I can mix it with stuff if I want to, because right now I'm not in a headspace to buy another nude lipstick. I just want to use what I have, whether they're the most ideal formulation or not, whatever, and use it, mix it, use the heck out of it, and finish this completely. It's an awkward container. All my lipsticks are tubes right now, so it's really weird to have this balmy type of container, and it's old, it's weird, it's awkward, but it's also a nude, so I can still use it. Nars Orgasm Blush. So this was in the Rolling 10 last year, towards the end of last year, as a usage goal. And I had it in even before that. I rolled it in, I want to say in October or November, something like that. And even previous to that, I was using it a whole bunch because I wanted to hit pan on this. It's really old. I don't know if there is a flat pan under there or if it's one of those pans that has a pattern on it or whatever, but it looks like there's some sort of like rectangular thing going on here, which I don't know if I'm just like seeing things, but it looks like there's some sort of rectangular pan showing through. So at the end of last year, I was saying that I wanted to see pan in this in 2024. I don't know, because I've been using this so much already for the past few months, and I'm starting to get a little bit burnt out on it already, and it's only the beginning of 2024. So while I did originally say last year I wanted to hit pan on this, which I might still try to do that, I just want to take a break from this for a little while. But before I take the break, I do want to get another 15 uses out of this blush and see what it looks like, see how I feel after those 15 uses, and see if I even want to hit pan on this at all. But either way, I think another 15 uses will at least give this a decent dent, like compared to where it was before. So yeah, I don't want to burn myself out on products this year. That's not what I like to do. I don't like to get bored. I don't want to hate pan, but I also don't want to cheat myself out of seeing major progress on things. So I think 15 for now is like a decent compromise. I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot of usages, but you have to understand, like, I had this in probably since at least October. Like, it's been in for at least 3 months, and I have other blushes I want to use as well. So we'll see. Maybe after 15 uses, I will change my mind and eventually want to pan it anyway. But we're going to start with 15 and then judge and then see where we want to go. You remember this guy, don't you? Okay, so you thought I was never talking about this one again. So this was in last year's project. This is the Sonia Kashuk contour stick. So this is old AF. Old AF. No, I did not finish this, but I rehomed it into another container. It was just getting too hard to dig into, and I do actually want to finish this. Last year's goal was to use it till the rim, and I did that. It took years, but I did it. I did keep using it after I kicked it out of the project, after it hit its goal. And I rehomed it into this Shiseido compact, and I don't want to put it too close because it's not very attractive right now, but it works, it does the job. So that's how much is left of the Sonia Kashuk contour stick. And I was thinking about putting this into like a graveyard project pan because I've had this in a project since 2020 or something. Yeah, I want to say it was 2020. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, it needs to be resurrected and completed. But that project, the graveyard one, I don't think that starts till like April or May. And I just really want to get this out, and I don't want to wait that long to put this in the project. I want to start using it now and finish it. So that is my goal for the Sonia Kashuk contour stick. It's marketed as a contour shade. They don't make it anymore, but like it is pretty warm though. For all the years I've had it, I've always really liked it. It's a great product. It's just time to move it out because it's old. Sonia Kashuk does not make makeup anymore. It needs to be gone this year for real, and we really need to like decrease that number. I still kept the container because I like to have a placeholder for the product, like a symbolic, like when I finish it, this will go into the bag of empties. So because I like to keep this thing for other stuff. I might want to do the same thing with like in the future, like rehoming things or whatever. But yeah, we're trying to get her out. And this is the year, man. I feel it. It's going to be a good year for finishing some things that have been languishing in my collection. So again, great product. Love it. But you know, it's old. It could still take a while to use up that little tiny piece because that's how that product has always been. Just need a little bit. Don't need a ton. Interested to see how long it'll take to complete all the way. This is the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Java. That is how much I have left on here, and I want to complete this brow pencil. Yeah, it's just a dark brown brow pencil. I chose this because I have my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade that I usually use that more over this, even though I really, really like this. And there's just like not a whole lot left in here. And I don't even know how old this is anymore. I just couldn't tell you, but it's a really good pencil. I just think we need to finish it. If I don't try to finish it in a project, it'll sit there for another couple of years. You know what I mean? Like, even though I do use it here and there, I think I just need to be even more consistent about using it and finish it off. It's already old and there's not a whole lot left in it. It makes sense to kind of move it along and get the usage out of it and enjoy it. I had to do some filler light in the background there. It's getting a little dark, but here we have the Avon Midnight Eyeliner. This you might have seen in last year's project as well as like a usage goal or something, because this is my longest eyeliner that I own. Most of my eyeliners at this point are like this big now. So that was telling me last year that this just needed to get more use, or I was thinking about even decluttering it, but turns out I do like this eyeliner and it's functional, so we're gonna keep it in. This is what it looks like in the lighting, but really it doesn't come off that blue though. Like when I apply it, it does look a little bit more neutral than that. I mean, it's still navy and it is blue, but it's not that bright. But yeah, it's a decent one. But I just want to put 15 uses on this. I learned from last year that I'm not going to set goals that are like, I want to cut it down by this much or that, whatever, like, because it'll take forever to do that. I did that with 2 eyeliners last year, and they were literally in my project for like 2 years or something like that to get down that much or whatever. And I mean, I'm so happy that I got those eyeliners down as much as I did, and I'm still using them actually, but I just don't want to talk about it in project and film it over and over again and measure and stuff. So yeah, 15 uses on this eyeliner. I think that'll give it a couple more sharpenings. I have the Naked 3 palette. I received this as a Christmas gift in 2021. I can't believe that. So it just had its 2nd birthday recently. I'm only gonna set a 15 times usage on this palette. So pretty much I have to use it 15 different days. And it doesn't matter if I don't use every color. It doesn't matter if, I mean, I would like to use every color ideally. I'm gonna try to do that. But at the same time, I'm not forcing myself to. I just want to kind of play with it more. And for this project, I might be doing it 15 times, but I might keep it out longer than that. But I just don't want to set really strict goals on this guy. So it's almost like a shop my stash type of item, but I want to see at least 15 uses on this regardless. I don't think it's like the most exciting palette, which that's fine. I'm not like really into super exciting eyeshadows, but I kind of like a little bit more out of my shadows. This kind of is a little bit blah, but that's okay too, you know, like if I'm going to work, it works, you know, that kind of thing. Or if I'm just trying to be really chill and casual, which let's face it, most days I am, like it works. So 15 uses on this, and that's it. Yeah, I just wasn't inspired by any eyeshadow to like use it that much right now, but that could change. So these next 3 products are going to be counted as one item. These came with my last Sephora order. We have the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Body Oil for Meza Oil. I like body oils, so this made sense to me to get as a sample. So I'm excited to use that. We have this, I guess it's Alpine or Alpine, because it's spelled like with a Y. Beauty Wild Huckleberry 8 Acid Polishing Peel. So this is a mask, a peel, and a polish. Rinse clean after 5 minutes, I guess. Apparently it's gentle, so that I want to use up. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. This came in a little birthday set. I don't know if it was a point perk or a birthday thing. I want to say it was a point perk because I had something else that was the birthday gift, but this came in that little kit. And this is an anti-aging type of serum, so like it addresses dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, all that jazz. I'm like, hey, that works, whatever. So we're gonna try this and finish this up. I'm excited because I have not had any Charlotte Tilbury products at all. So that kit in general, which I'll show you in another video, is exciting. So I'm gonna use all 3 of these up, and that will count as one empty, because honestly, if I didn't put these in this project, I don't know when I would use them, or I'd forget about them or keep like putting it off. So hopefully this motivates me to use them, which I don't know why I would need motivation to use these, but sometimes samples are funny like that. Like it takes me a while to like try them or whatever, for whatever reason. Maybe I want to like save them or hoard them, or I don't know. Things like this that are thin and kind of hide in your dresser, kind of funny. Like I can see myself forgetting about them. Last but not least, a mousse. This is the Herbal Essences Body Envy Volumizing Mousse, and this thing is old. My hair products, there needs to be movement with that this year. Mousse in general is one of those products that I don't use on a regular basis, clearly, you know, at all. And I just want to use this 5 times and see if I like it, if it makes sense to keep it. Maybe even finish it off this year, but I need to get more intentional about actually using this, because again, if it wasn't in a project, I would just be like, leaving it in my basket till who knows when, and never touching it or not touching it enough. So I'm gonna use this for 5 uses, see how I like it, see if I even give a crap about having volume in my hair. Like right now I don't, as long as it is moisturized. So we'll see. I'm excited to see how I like mousse. Do people still even use mousse anymore? I feel like no one talks about mousse. Excited to finally be having some intention with this and using that 5 times. So those are my products for my Rolling 10 Project Pan. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited about this. Definitely give a like and and a subscribe to see how my updates go. And for other projects, I think I might be adding in this year. We'll see. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.